What is really hood, everybody? What is really hood? It's your boy, Mr. Ant-Man 75, and I'm coming at you with a video talking about my Sandmans that I own and do a little comparison video to pretty much illustrate which one I'm going to have on my shelf. So first, we're going to get right on into it, and we're going to start off with this Sandman from Toy Biz right here. That came with pretty much 6 interchangeable hands if you count the human hands. Came with 6 total. That's pretty good. And he came with a beautiful sculpt. He came with like nice vivid colors. And he also came with like sandy textured body. Yeah, Hasbro's not doing that, bro. They're not. The hair sculpt was decent, with the hair, and, I just don't like the neck. The neck didn't come out right to me, but, because of the whole body, how the whole body look. I mean, even the shoes look like, they got worn or, they kind of like beat down or whatever. Because the man running around, those probably saying too. It's just an overall good figure, man. And I thought the height of it was cool. I thought the whole aesthetic about the interchangeable hands, with the constructs or whatever you want to call these that he did. He got the axe, he got the closing mouth, jaw, clampy thingy or whatever. And the mace in the other hand. Like, it was just a real good figure. But this figure was ultimately replaced with this Hasbro joint. Now, this is the first Hasbro Sandman that I had. Now, I never got that Spider-Man 3 wave, what is that, garbage, or whatever, the Sandman with the head and the swishy sand. I don't know what the heck that thing was, but when I saw this, I picked this up, and this was like pretty much my whole terms of having to build a figure like that, but this is actually better. You still unfortunately had the face for the movie version, I mean, it is what it is, but for the body and what you can do with it, it was pretty cool, man. You was able to do 3 different things. This is the first way that you can put it on display. Just regular, except his feet, he don't have like actual feet, but I'll show you what you can do with those a little bit later. So let me go ahead and show you another way that you can style this. Give me a second. Okay, as you can see, I was able to take off the arms and the head and place it on the, sand parts to make it look like he's forming up out of sand, which was pretty cool, I thought. But then I didn't like the fact that the sleeves are still visible. Now, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but I still think the figure was cool. And I still think the idea of what they were trying to go for with the figure is pretty cool. Now, I have tried to remove the torso part and place it on, that sand part or whatever, but it doesn't fit. But I will show you what does fit. Give me a second. Okay, so as you can see, you was able to take off the torso from the other part where it was attached to the legs and place that on top. Then remove the arms and the head and place it on the torso again. And then that gave you a more definitive look of what they was trying to go for. And I think that looks cool as well. So it's like, because of so many things you could do with this figure, he was like, man, I'm keeping this. Matter of fact, this is going to go up on my shelf. And this is how I had it displayed on my shelf. You check out some of my, pretty much my first video. I went over my shelves and showed everybody what I had going on with that. And I think that, this way, it was pretty cool. Now, it took up some space, but, I wasn't worried about that. I thought the whole look of this figure was pretty cool, and it was worth me placing it on my shelf. Now, as you can see down at the bottom, it got like 2 little indentions into the sand. That is where the feet can go. Like, you can stick it right there, and you can have a whole sand thing going on. Or you could just stick that part up in there and then follow up with it like that and stick the head and the arms on that part. I mean, he can do this whole little sand thing. Spider-Man may have been trying to hit him and missed him entirely. Just kind of switch it up. Man, the possibilities with it was cool, but I wish that it was a comic book accurate figure. So I mean, when it all boils down to it, man, like this one, yeah, I mean this the one, man. It just looks better to me. It goes along with a lot of the Hasbro figures that's being produced. This was a movie figure, but I would not place this with none of my movie figures. It would just be by itself because I didn't buy any Spider-Man movie figures. I didn't like those. But anyway, yeah, man, it's just that dude right now. Now he could have came out with some human arms or whatever, or hands like my man back there. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. So let me move this out the way. He didn't. No. So I still feel like there's no problem with it. I mean, because, I know the green shirt is a dead giveaway for, hey, that's Sandman. But also big sandy arms is a dead giveaway, So is that head sculpt, I mean, I like that head sculpt so much. I want to make a whole nother Sandman for that head sculpt and just, leave him in change out the hands or whatever. I mean, I just need a whole nother torso and legs and arms for just that head sculpt. I mean, that's how much I think about this figure. And, not saying that I feel anything less about this figure. I think this figure is awesome. And I'm definitely not saying that I feel anything less about this figure. This figure is awesome. But for the whole aesthetic, color scheme, and just pretty much how things is looking on my shelf, I'm going to go with this Sandman, and he will be featured on my shelf. Not that way. I'm going to get another body eventually for that so I can showcase that like that. I want that. I want that head sculpt with his own body. That's pretty cool. So yeah, man, this is pretty much it that's going on right now. I think this is what this is the direction I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna hold on to these two. Make sure I hold on to these two because eventually I might try to do something. But right now, this is going on my shelf, and this video is going out to y'all, man. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should go back to this joint? You know what I'm saying? Or what about him? You think I should just stick with the Toy Biz one, pretty much over this one. But, whatever it is, however you feel, please leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Hit me with a thumbs up on the video if you dig it. Leave me a comment. Please holler at your boy. This is what I'm doing this so I can get people to talk to me about whatever it is that I own. And you talk to me about whatever it is that you own. It's your boy, Mr. Hitman 75. Holla at y'all later.